I just finished moving. Well, I just finished delivering compost to my house, and it was a lot of compost, folks. I just finished moving a lot of compost to the house, and I got it done because I mean I wasn't going to wait um, until another day, another week, and all that. I said, no, I'm not doing that. And I saw more people up there. Um, what were they doing? They were shopping in the garden department. I ran into some gentleman, and we must have talked. I don't know how long we talked because he was buying the wrong stuff, and I saw him, and I said, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?" And we talked, and I helped him get a lot of his stuff straight, and he appreciated it. He said he's gonna check me out on YouTube. Buying something called soil conditioner, two of those, and something else. And I said, "Well, what are you trying to do?" And he told me, and I said, "You come out better doing this." And he wasn't difficult to talk to. He said, "Okay, let's see what." I said, "Go ahead and get you some compost," and I told him get you some uh, peat moss, and I said, and also some vermiculite or perlite. I said you can make you a really nice soil mix for for seeds. Seeds you don't want to. You just want to use just the perlite and also um, perlite and also the uh, peat moss. Makes a really good soil starter. I mean seed starter mix. Just those two ingredients. And I said when you get ready to do the flowers, I mean do the what you want to do. And he said, "Oh, happy Saturday to you as well, and hello." And I got to tell you, once I talked to him, he went back and he put some items back, and he went ahead and bought a BlackBerry. He said, "What do you think I should get?" And I told him, I said, "You come out better getting some raspberry." Oh, I said, "If you don't have a lot of money, get one raspberry plant." And I said, it'll produce so many other plants that you'll be amazed how many other plants it produces. I said, and get you a blackberry plant. Keep it cut off at about 4 feet as it grows. Keep it cut at 4 feet. It'll bush out and it'll produce more berries instead of a few berries on very long canes. It'll bush out and produce tens of berries on each one of the each one of the, each. I'm sorry, folks. I went out and worked 9 hours last night. Got home and have been rolling since. I moved 960 pounds of what was that? Compost. That's almost 1,000 pounds. And I did it with little tiny Jeep and uh, and just a little bit of elbow grease. Ah. And on top of that, I wanted to get it done. I wanted it on my property set for me whenever I get ready to start gardening. I want it here. I don't want to be rushing around driving to go get it and all that. I want my mind and my focus to be on my garden, not or getting in traffic. Um, but I got to tell you, when you load a car up with that much, not a car, well, it's a 4x4. They ain't nothing but cars. Uh, oh, let's see. Bought a couple of blackberry, elderberry, and blueberry plants. I definitely need all the tips for them. Oh, absolutely. I help you out with them. There's no problem at all. It might not be today though, because once I once I crash, I'm gonna crash out because I can feel sleep coming down. But I did. I got a lot done today. I got a lot done. So I'm glad the guy bought his blackberry plant and his raspberry. He did a smart move. He did a smart move because he was getting ready to get something. Um, he was getting ready to get. He was getting ready to get all the wrong stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. I'll get some. I'll get some rest in a couple of minutes. Um, and I think that he um, he definitely feel better about his situation now. And he said he sounded sincere. He said, "I'm gonna look for you on YouTube." He said, "I'm gonna look for you uh, because he said, you know, he said if you see the guy, I'm gonna just say I'm the guy from Lowe's." And he said, "You'll know me by that." And I said, "Okay." He didn't have his phone on him at the time to go in and you know, but he liked the fact that I was willing to help him, and I don't mind doing that. But it was getting cold, and I started thinking. I said, "Okay, you got to go to work later on, so you better straighten this conversation up real quick and be done and keep moving." I said, "Yes, I got some." I said, "Don't." Okay, let's see what we got here. I said, gotta get a raspberry plant, plant too. Yeah, yeah. Definitely get your raspberry plant. Definitely get that. Um, get that. You're gonna like the raspberry plant because now the first year they're not gonna taste all that great. Don't look for it to taste great. It's gonna be getting into the habit of producing berries. The first time it produces, what I mean to say, the berries are gonna be kind of somewhat sweet. The next crop you get are gonna be sweet. Now, the thing about making them really nice is to put you some compost around them or some cow manure around them in the ground and let that sucker grow. Each year that you see the spent canes, you remove those and let the new canes grow. And I'm telling you, nothing like raspberries. You go out there and pick them and you eat them, and they're just so good, so good. They're so good, and you get a lot of them. And I used to be over there fighting the birds for them, fighting the wasp. The wasp likes them, uh, and you just eat them. And once you put one plant in, they don't stay alone by themselves for long. They just start underground. They start sending out shoots, and they start coming up. You might plant it over here. You might have three or four plants come up. You say, "I didn't plant them over here," but that's what they're going to do. That's raspberries. That's how they do. They go wherever is warmest and the best environment for them. So I see people go out there and buy raspberry plants. They'll get 5 and 6 and 8 plants, spend close to about $50 or $60. No, if you can wait, you buy one plant, and that one plant before you know it'll be 5 or 6, 10. Um, um, I have 30 plants now, and I bought 2 plants years ago. I have 30 plants. They come back every single year. Every year they come back, and they produce better if you feed them. If you don't feed them, they'll still produce, but not as well. Not as well. But if you feed them, they'll produce, and that's how that works. They will produce, um, and I like them because they're sweet. I can taste them now. They're sweet and they're good, and what makes them taste so good is that the ones in the grocery store can't touch them. They can't touch the sweetness of them. But if you feed them properly and plant them in a sunny location, you're going to have a plant that no one can touch. They'll say, Where did you get the blueberries? I mean, the raspberries to make this jelly? Or where did you get the raspberries to make this raspberry ice cream? Or where did you get the raspberry to make this uh, pancakes with raspberries in them, or whatever? And they'll be incredible. Blackberries, oh, incredible plant. Wait, but let me think. I got to get my blackberry back up to par because what I did was I kept giving them away, and now I'm down to about like 3 plants, and that's not me. I usually have at least 10 of them. Uh, Blackberry plants are incredible if you feed them right, and like I said, cut them off at about every time they grow. Cut the plant off at about 3.5, 4 feet. Just cut it off, and what it'll do is send laterals out, and those will produce blossoms, and you have all these blackberries on them. And you say, the morning garden was right. I'm not, because if you grow them, if you just put it in the ground and watch it grow, it'll grow up to 16 to 20 feet long. One single shoot, and the other one will do the same thing. But we'll only have a couple berries on that long shoot. But if you cut it and keep it at 3.5, 4 feet, it'll bush out. And when it bush out, but if you want more plants, you can let it grow long. Now that's the thing about blackberries. Let it grow long. It'll go long. It'll bend over, touch the ground, and it'll root right there, and it'll produce another plant. Which, if you got the room for it, a blackberry could theoretically take over most of your yard if you just left it and didn't do no kind of care to it at all. It'll send these shoots out, touch the ground. There's a plant there. It'll go ahead to another shoot, touch the plant, and then you got another plant, and they'll be all over the place. You just say, "Oh my God, how do I keep these in check?" Yep, that's a blackberry. But the berries will be so freaking sweet that you'll say, "I think I'll keep it." And that's how blackberries are. They're that sweet. Um, the the and you want to try to get the blackberries. Don't buy those ones with them thorns on them. Don't buy the ones with the thorns. Them things are a headache when you go to picking them or get close enough. I had one hang in my clothes one day while my neighbor was there. It was funny as I don't know what. I bent over to show them the plant, and they grabbed the back of my shirt, and it broke off, and it was still hanging in my shirt, and it just looked ridiculous. I'm trying to play it off like I'm not hurt, and my uh and he's looking, trying not to laugh right in my face. He's trying not to. He's just looking at it saying, "Wow. So you want me to garden, huh?" you know. But yeah, get the I said have the thornless one. Yeah, the thornless one's a better deal. Most of the ones at your Walmart and Lowe's are thornless. When you go to the nurseries, that's where you can buy anything, and some of them got. I mean, I bought raspberries that had thorns all in them. I bought what was the other one? I bought blackberries that had thorns in them. I remember online one time I paid a crazy price for a blackberry plant, $21. Back then I should have never paid that, but I didn't know. I was just starting out. Bought them, put them in the ground. They grew these stiff canes, which was different from the ones I grow now. They were stiff canes, and they had all these sharp, long thorns on them. And I tell you, it was not worth that, because after 2 years or whatever, it wasn't really producing that many berries. Greetings. Uh, and everything was scheduled. You know, it was really good. It was really good. I have really sleepy good people. I have to apologize, because I didn't sleep at all, and I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some rest. I've been up since yesterday, but I got everything done today. I definitely got that. I gotta call Steve and find out where my labels are. He's a good person, but I want to hear him say where the labels are. Let me see what's going on, because I did say when I get home from what I had to do, I will see where those labels are, because I need to know where the labels are. Where are the labels? If I have to ship these seeds myself, I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I'll do it because people want them and they want their seeds, and that's how I look at it. I don't want them to have to wait for the seeds, but he's doing the best he can. I think he already shipped them and they're on their way, but I'd like to see this. I'd like to see them already shipped off. Let's see what we got here. What is this? What am I doing? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Go down here and see what we got. Because I haven't heard from anybody since I gave a solar. Excuse me. Since somebody won the last bag of seeds. Oh, okay. Seed giveaway. Here it is.
Hello, and thank you for calling Pop Seeds, your number one source for heirloom non-GMO vegetable seeds and kits. Your call is very important to us. We have all seed kits in stock and are shipping now for the 2021 growing season. Please leave your name and number, and we will return your call as soon as possible. All calls are returned the same business day. Thank you for choosing Pop Seeds.
Hello, how you doing? This is Napoleon Morning Gardener. McGill, you know me as. And so I wanted to find out, so we on the same page. I do recall, I think I recall you saying that you mailed off the shipping labels. You can just text me back when you get a chance. Just want to make sure, we got everything all squared away. And I could ship off the seeds. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to make sure all that's done. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Price. I need 8 hours sleep every day because I'm done right now. All right, good people. Thank you very much for staying in with me for a little while. And I would like to let everybody know if you need any gardening information, anything about seeds, about plants, like I haven't forgot about you. Blueberry, raspberries, anything like that. Just when I go back online, just hit me up, and we'll go over some things that will help you be a better parent to your plants. This is the Morning Gardener. Take care and have a good day, and remember to keep on growing. Thank you.